If you want to learn how to trade just like me, join the community, click the private Discord link, sign up through this membership level, and you will gain access to weekly group mentorship calls for free. As you've seen by the title already, we're getting quite excited because since yesterday's update, we were suggesting that price would actually dump again. So yesterday we saw quite a nice pump into a key level of resistance. Not only was it the newly formed bearish cross on the 4-hour time frame, but also the 0.5 Fibonacci if I'm going from this high over here to this low. And so after this nice pump, we saw the 200 EMA being confirmed as support. However, as during the candle we were below the 200 EMA, a wick was formed, and so from that point I have to draw a nice little trend line of support. So we did that in yesterday's update at the price of $1.58, and essentially we drew out this key level over here saying that these are the two most key levels of support, the 200 EMA and this wick, and if we lose both, then we're looking at targets to the downside between $1.40 and $1.50. However, this does not need to happen. In yesterday's update, we drew out this Fibonacci retracement tool suggesting that we'd come back down to the golden pocket we marked out between the 618 and the 786, and that's exactly where we came down to. And so we would need to follow a path like this where now a potential double bottom is forming, as you've already seen in the title. So that would be that's the bullish signal. So the bullish signal is we've come back down to reset this uptrend, and at that point forming a double bottom. Then we need to reclaim the moving averages and break the neckline. That would be a reclaim of the 0.5 Fibonacci as well, where we need to see it flipped into support to create the reversal wave. Essentially what that means is we could be expecting $2.40 to $2.69 in the coming future. But again guys, we're seeing very nice early bullish signals, but it doesn't mean anything as of now because we need to validate those patterns. We need to continue to hold this key level of support. I'm now going to get rid of the golden pocket and all of these drawings because that's all been explained, and it will make it a little bit clearer for you guys to see as well, all the levels that need to be maintained. So you can very clearly see the double bottom forming now. What needs to happen is a break of the neckline over here. This is the price of the 0.5 Fibonacci, $1.87. So 4-hour candle closures, and of course you can't fall back underneath once we have broken out. Need to stay above that point, create the reversal wave, and target $2.40 to $2.69, which from today's current price would be a percentage move of anywhere between 36 and 54%. So quite exciting times, but please understand that we must hold this low and also break this high over here. So the low again, $1.58. And the higher level of support of this area is the 200 EMA, $1.6465. And as long as we're maintaining this key area of support, it's going to give us those chances to form a bullish pattern, which we're seeing right now. But then we need to go ahead and reclaim what was once support over here and then flip it back into support. As you can see previously, when we did confirm it as support, it rallied us up to the 1 fib level. So by reclaiming that key level, you'd get that same initial push, and then by breaking that high, it would allow us to go ahead and meet these targets. So I want to know your thoughts in the comment section below, whether you believe we will get hammered back down by the moving averages and the 0.5 Fibonacci, eventually losing this key level of support, targeting prices between $1.41 to $1.50. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. If you want to get educated by myself, then please use the links down below or message me on Twitter. And that's it from me today, guys. We really need to see this breaking up to the upside. I would also recommend watching my Bitcoin update, as it's very similar, this chart, to the Bitcoin one. I think this is the most similar one to the Bitcoin chart at the moment, with what is happening at the 200 EMA with this potential double bottom breakout. We're seeing the exact same thing on Bitcoin, and it's just the same as Bitcoin. It needs to, of course, break the neckline, flipping the golden pocket into support, creating the reversal wave, and allowing $2.40 to $2.69 to eventually get met as our technical targets out of this dump over here. We do have higher price targets than this, but let's just focus on the what we need to do right now, which is essentially break out of this range that we're stuck between. So continue to range within these two key levels of support and resistance, and eventually one will give in, as we've been in an uptrend, and the 200 EMA is of course below the price action and we're actually confirming it as support over here, then the higher likelihood is an eventual break of this high. Of course, it can go wrong, and I'll be the first to let you guys know if Bitcoin fails to break out of its double bottom. Then Nakamoto games will also fail to break out, and then resulting in a higher probability chance of eventually losing this low with $1.50 and $1.40 as our next targets to the downside once the low is lost. But as of now, it's not. So while this is all support and we are in an uptrend, I'm expecting what an uptrend structure is: higher highs and higher lows, and the next high beyond this one fib level is between $2.40 and $2.69. Thank you so much for tuning in. Like, subscribe, comment and share so we can hit 7.5k as quick as we can. And if you want to get educated by myself, please use the links down below. Cheers everyone. I've got a whole bunch of educational content, and over here on the website you can see loads of other people taking action recently. If you want to get educated, simply scroll underneath the video, click take action or Linktree, and click the option that you want to read more about, or private message me on Twitter. Let's start off with the ebook. This is where you can take action on my ebook, teaches the exact strategy. Head over to the membership level if you want to become a Discord channel member, where you have access to 2 weekly group mentorship calls. Or if you want to take action on my 6-hour long pre-recorded course, there's an offer here, and you do get Discord chat for 2 months totally free. Here is my beginner one-to-one mentorship plan, which includes 3 hours of my one-to-one help, the course, and 2 months free in the chat. And there are some other plans here for 5 or 10 hours of my one-to-one help. Use the links down below to private message me on Twitter, or head straight to the website using one of these links to take action. Cheers.